Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a review of the Carli Bybel eyeshadow and highlighter palette. I mentioned this a few days ago when I bought it at Ulta, and I said I'm not going to do a full review now, but later one is coming, and this is that video because this is a phenomenal palette. I love it to death, and I really wanted to give it the attention that it deserves. So let's get started. And by the way, disclaimer, like I said the last time, I think it's Bybel, it could be Bybel. I am not sure. They did not provide yours truly with a little phonetic pronunciation guide, so I'm saying Bybel, deal with it. Anyway, this was $14.99 at Ulta. On the BH website, I know originally it had premiered for like $12. I think they raised the price to $14 as well. I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't even matter because there's a lot of stuff in here, so I think it's totally worth the price. So anyway, let's talk about it. So we have this quilted white, super shiny laminated cardboard packaging. It does not come with a slip cover like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. It doesn't come in a box or anything, and that's fine. I'm just mentioning it. You have a total net weight of 1.07 ounces for everything. So you open it up, and these are the goodies inside, and as you can see, it does come with a nice big mirror, so you can do your face on the go if you want to travel with this palette. You know, all of these shades are so wearable and they coordinate so well with each other, and they look great on every skin tone under the sun. So if you are traveling with this, super convenient to have the mirror right there. Now, as you can see, we have these 4 highlighters down here, which cover all skin tones, right? So if you are not super dark skinned, this is probably not going to be a highlighter for you. You could use it as a bronzer. I will probably have to use it as an eyeshadow, but that's fine. These are beautiful. And then up here, of course, you have your eyeshadows. The top row is matte, with the exception of this pink guy right here, which is the shimmer shade. And then the second row of eyeshadows, these are all metallic or shimmery, but none of them are, you know, super chunky glitter or anything like that. So they're all excellent choices for daytime and nighttime. With this palette, you could literally do anything from a quick wash of color before you go buy groceries all the way up to your own wedding. Truly, that's how versatile this thing is. Let's just look at it some more. It's so pretty. You know what? There's sometimes when I'm sitting here, you know, I'm doing work or whatever, I'm editing a video, and I will just get it up and look at it because I like her because she's so pretty. So let's talk about the individual shades. And unfortunately, there are no shade names. So we have to play Cosmetic Battleship. So this is row A, this is row B, this is row C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's start with A1, which is a matte skin tone shade if you're me. It's just a super, super, super pale tan beige color. Actually, if you're me, it's darker than your skin tone, but you get the idea, right? So it's a good base color for over the whole lid for setting your primer. Then you have this gorgeous shimmery pink shade, which has a little bit of a gold shimmer to it. This here is a wonderful transition color. This is another matte shadow. It's like a matte terracotta, maybe, I don't know, I almost want to say like diluted brick or something. But you could also use it for a cool tone look because it does have that mauve component to it also. Then this is more of a true mauve, and then we have a deep raisin color matte over here. Kind of an unusual color. I love it. Then in the shimmer row, we have a shimmer. This is kind of like a rose gold. Then we have a shimmer gold champagne. Shimmery bronze copper. Then this one is more of a shimmery straight up bronze. So this one has a little bit more of a red tone to it in my opinion. And then over here you have a brown. And this brown has a little bit of like a gold micro glitter in it. I don't know if you can see it in the pan because it's super fine. So it's actually pretty hard to get it to pick up on camera. You can see it a little bit there, sparkling in the light. By the way, if you can hear a cat buzzing, it's because I have a 33-pound cat right behind me. Do you want to see him? Do you want to meet Milo? Milo, do you want to be a YouTube sensation? He's so heavy. He really does weigh 33 pounds. I'm not kidding. Come here. Oh, God. Oh. This is Milo. Come here, Milo. Oh, there you go. He's like, what? What with all those lights? Are you ready for your close-up? Are you? Yes. Yes, I am. Hello, YouTube. I'm here to talk about makeup concerns in the cat community. I would like to say that there are no foundations currently available for individuals with hair all over their face, and luxurious as my hair may be, I would like to feel pretty too. I don't want to feel marginalized. He doesn't really look like he feels marginalized, does he? Anyway, are you going to be a good boy and just stay and let me do my video? You're not going to try to jump up here? Because you're huge and you would knock over my laptop and break it. Okay, I'm gonna put him down. Say bye. Bye. I'm gonna put him down and just hope for the best. So, Anyway, so that's Milo. And don't yell at me about how fat he is. He was that fat when I adopted him, and he has always been that fat, and he does not get treats. He's just fat. It's okay, you're a cat of size. You're a cat of size. Okay, where's my palette? Where's my palette at? Okay, let's talk about the highlighters now. So these are all, of course, extremely shimmery because they're highlighters, duh. So we have a kind of a champagne pink with a gold reflect to it, but you know what? It's like got gold and silver in it. So I would think this would actually work on, you know, for warm looks and for cool looks. And these are all, by the way, they're just wonderfully easy to blend. I use my MAC 187. This is the dual fiber brush. And I just swirl the tips in the product and then just swirl it where I want them to go. And then this is a peachy beige, again, with quite a lot of shimmer to it. So this is a wonderful inner corner color, or you could also use it as a blush if you want a really shimmery blush. Then we have down here this copper color. So again, we're really getting into bronzer territory here, but it is extremely sparkly. So if you don't want a sparkly bronzer, use this as an eyeshadow. And then of course down here, and this is more of a true a bronze, like a dark chocolatey bronze. And again, I'm moving the palette around to try to help you see how shimmery these are. Wonderful. And you see they're embossed too. The eyeshadows were not, but the highlighters come in embossed with this design. And you can see I've been dipping into this one quite a bit because it's kind of going away a little bit. Now, the shadows and the highlighters are rather soft. So when you are going in with your brush, be sure you tap off the fallout before you put it on your face. Some people blow on their brushes. You can actually get bacteria onto them that way. So especially if you're putting makeup on somebody else, don't blow on your brush. Just tap it off. Sometimes I blow on mine, but I just find that it's easier and just go bam, and then you see the fallout and it doesn't hopefully get all over your clothes. The other complaint that I've heard about this, and it's pretty hard to find complaints about this, but what I've heard is people are upset because they're like, well, you get duplicate shades. Their eyeshadows are just copied down here in bigger form. That's not exactly true. I understand where people are coming from with that. But first off, actually, let's start over here. So first off, this shimmery pink highlighter, it is different than this pink. It's similar, but this one has more cool shimmer in it than the eyeshadow does. Then this color really is not represented elsewhere in the palette. It's close to this, but it isn't the same. Same thing with this one. Again, sure, it's close to these two. It's kind of in the middle between these two, but it isn't the same, and neither is this one. So what you're getting are 4 similar shades, but the formulation is different. Not only are the pans larger so you can get your bigger brush in there, but they are sparklier. So they aren't identical. Now, I understand that there are some people who just want to have their go-to highlight and then they would just rather prefer there to be just eyeshadows in a palette. I am not that person. I love the fact that I got fun new eyeshadows and fun new highlighters / bronzers, whatever, in a single palette. I just think that's absolutely fabulous. Now, when I went to Ulta to buy this, I got the last one that they had. I do not know if B&H has made this permanent or not. So as of right now, it's September 5th, 2016. If you're interested in it, I would go to the B&H website. They're actually having a sale right now. see if you can get in on that if you want this. If you are trying to build up your cosmetic collection and you want more eyeshadows, particularly shades that are amazing for fall, recommended without reservation. There is not a single shade in here that I would not wear. Like, just, there absolutely isn't. You know, normally when you buy a palette and there might be something that you're kind of like, I'll buy the palette anyway because I like everything else in it. No. There's not a single thing in here that I don't love. Even if you have a large makeup collection, I think that this is a worthy addition. Don't be scared by the price. Remember, affordable does not necessarily mean poor quality or low quality. I personally, and this is just my opinion, I believe that these are better than a lot of MAC shadows and that they are up there with some other brands like Urban Decay. Now, some people disagree with me on that, and that's fine. You can definitely, you know, we could both be right because that's an opinion question. Honestly, I think a lot of people look at the label and they see the brand and they say, okay, well, it's B&H, it's not Urban Decay, it's not Too Faced. And then they kind of make a judgment about that, or not, it's not conscious, but it's kind of like they assume that the quality must be less because it's not that brand. Try not to fall into that trap. I have 2 B&H palettes right now. I really enjoy them both, particularly this one. This is probably my favorite color cosmetic palette of all time. And I have a lot of palettes, but this is best beauty purchase I've made in quite a long time. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little look at the Carli Bybel eyeshadow highlight palette. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. Please hit the thumbs up button on the video. I would really appreciate that, and I would just love to have you as a subscriber if you're not already. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.